Hello everyone, today we are going to solve a functional composition problem of JavaScript 30 days challenge. So initially you'll be provided with an array of functions f1, f2, f3 so on up to fn, which will return a new function fn. This fn is nothing but the composition of these array of functions. It will return a single result. So the functional composition of three array of functions is given over here, which is f of x, g of x, h of x, which is fn of x is equal to f of g of h of x. So now let's consider one example over here. So three functions are given: x equal to x plus 1, x equal to x star x equal to 2 star x. So consider x equal to 4. We'll consider the last function first. So 2 star 4 is nothing but 8. Now x will contain the value of 8. Next, jump to the second function, which is nothing but x is equal to x star x, which is equal to 8 star 8, which is equal to 64. Then the last function, which is x equal to x plus 1. So x value will be 64, right? So 64 plus 1 is nothing but 65. So the final result what you have to return is 65. I hope the problem is clear to you guys. So now let us look at the solution of this function composition. First is the function definition. So first we are considering a variable named compose which holds the function and a function with the parameter functions. I hope this is clear to you. So we are taking a variable named compose and we are assigning it to a function which holds a parameter called functions. So this is nothing but defining the function. Now let us look at the second step, returning a new function. So return x arrow based function. This is nothing but the arrow based key and function dot reduce of right. ACC stands for accumulator comma f, which implies f of ACC comma x. This is the reduce right syntax. You just need to remember this. Then let's see what is this reduce right method over here. In this step, we are just taking an x and returning it and assigning it to an arrow based function. Okay, then functions dot reduce right. The reduce right method is used on the array functions. This method applies a function in case acc comma f, which implies f of acc from the last element of the array to the first element. So as I said to you, the last element in the functional composition problem, the last element of the function will be taken first and then subsequently to the first element. So what we are doing is we are considering the last function first, then gradually coming to the first function. So this accumulator, what it will do is it will accumulate the previous value and feed it to the next function. This is what they have said over here. ACC comma f arrow based function f of ACC. This is a callback function used in reduce right. It takes two parameters. One is ACC, which stands for short for accumulator, and f, this represents the current function, the iteration, the function where you will pass the accumulator value. Now I hope this syntax is clear to you. So what we are doing over here is we are taking an accumulator from the, we are taking the value from the previous function and feeding it to the function, new function, and we are evaluating the function. And then what we are doing over here is we are assigning this function's value to x. So what the function will return now? It will return x. Then until and unless the all the functions are evaluated in the array of functions, it will go on iterating, and lastly it will return the value of x. That is your final result. Thank you guys. I hope you understood the problem, and please do subscribe.